I've opened a session called Timing Music to Sound Effects. In the last movie, we saw that if we set the tempo for, I think we were at 107, I've actually kind of made it 106, and that gets me a little closer. If I zoom in and slide over here, I'm still not exactly on the bar line. So just to make it official, I think I would grab the time compression trimmer in grid mode, stretch it out to the bar, and now it's exactly on the bar line. So that tiny bit of time compression and expansion would probably never be noticed. Now I'm going to zoom back out so we can see this. And let's try and make this fit some music that we're working with. Let's use the repeat command to make 5 iterations here. Duplicate, and there's 4 and 1 more. And let's take a listen. I really want to listen to how the cross is from one to the next. It's pretty good. If I wanted to really finesse it, I might want to put a tiny crossfade in there. Let's try this with some music. If I make a new track, Shift Command N, Shift Control N on a PC, it's a stereo instrument track that I want. I'm going to go back to our old friend Expand, moving this track up to the top because I like to put what I'm working with on the top. This doesn't have to be so big now. This could actually be a little bigger, but it's okay. It's really only going to hold one note. Into the mix window I go to insert the plugin. Let's pull its volume down just a little bit. And I want the multi-channel instrument expand. So I want a drum loop. Fortunately, I have some choices for that. If I go to loops, down here near the bottom is jungle groove. So now I need to create a note this plugin will play. Back to the edit window, pencil tool. I can use my freehand, but in the line feature, just going to click here and make this keyboard smaller. The line feature will let me create 1 bar notes. The notes will be as long as my grid is up here. So go back to the trimmer and let's take this first note and let 1 siren be in the clear. I see stuff, but I don't hear stuff. Check outputs. It's going out the wrong output. At -10, we should hear it now. The music starts on the top of the siren. If I want to just have it start on the first full iteration of the siren. And now, this is an interesting thing with music. It will play twice as fast if I go here and type in 212. Notice that the siren doesn't change at all. It's audio. It doesn't have any concept of tempo. So let me give us one more note over here, just using Option Drag to create a copy. How about Option Drag this way? It's being fussy. Command C to select and Command V to paste. Well, when Pro Tools is fussy, you just sort of work around. Now, instead of inst1, we'll call this jungle. And now we have well, I'm not sure I like it at 212. That's pretty fast. What I might do is put an extra effect in here and double it up. So let's try that. Let's do a stereo instrument track. Option drag this over so that we have an expand iteration, but we don't want that same groove. I have a plugin now, but no notes to play it. I'm going to see if Pro Tools will let me select these guys and option drag them. It doesn't like that. I think I've lost my notes. I'll just make new notes. Clicking here to make this smaller. Not that small. And then click here. I can start this at the same place, make more notes. I'll do it at C3, although that may not be my preferred pitch. I probably have the same output scenario that I did before. Probably have the same volume scenario I did before. And let's listen to that. That's a car chase I'd like to be in, huh? Except for the getting arrested part. Let's experiment between the two tracks and see which one is more interesting. Well, nice combination of both. So that's how to get music and your sound effects to work together in terms of tempo.